Hi Capricorn, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings. Tarot Readings from the Heart. This is your January 1st to 15th of January 2018 reading. I hope you guys all had a stupendous Christmas. And let's get into your reading and see what's coming in for you guys. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Universe Spirit, show me. What are the energies coming in for Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising signs? Show me Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Show me Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. What are the energies coming in for Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising signs? Show me Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. What are the energies in between the 1st and the 15th of January 2018? What are the energies coming in for Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising signs? Show me. Alright, so we're going to split the deck into three, like so. And we're going to collect it back up and I'm going to have a look at what the energies are. Okay, this looks good so far. You know, you can do it. You can do it. I mean, it looks like to me, Capricorn, that you've got something. And it's, this Ten of Swords in the reverse tried flicking out before. It's flicked out again in your reading. Okay. You guys right now, Capricorn, are the Six of Swords. I think that you're starting to see things clearly. The Six of Swords, as well as being a travel card, it's all about starting to break into that clarity. It's all about starting to see the sun, seeing things for what they are. This comes after the Five of Swords, so it comes after a conflict. It might come after an argument, for example. You might have been in conflict with a group or with a person. You might have had a dispute with the Five of Swords, and afterwards the Six of Swords, it says, well, I'm moving on from that. I'm leaving that situation. And it's funny because on the Five of Swords, you've got three people who are kind of, two people who are the losers, one potentially the winner. Depends on how you want to see that card. There's a lot more that goes into the tarot than you think. But there are three people on this card. So you might have come to some form of a resolution. Whether it's with a group of people or not with a group of people, with the Six of Swords being you. But I do feel that you've come to a resolution on an issue in January. This is you guys. You're either being supported maybe by someone or maybe you're supporting others. But I feel that there might have been some form of an argument or some form of disruption or dispute, and I feel that Capricorns are now coming to some form of a resolution over this. The reason that everything is happening is because of the Page of Cups in the reverse. So the Page of Cups reverse can represent a very immature energy. It can represent the inability to use one's intuition, but it can also show when somebody is very reticent. Somebody's emotionally closed off. You might have been dealing with a water sign individual, possibly Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces individual, possibly. Doesn't have to be. But the reason that everything is happening is because there seems to have been somebody who may have been a little bit emotionally guarded. Maybe somebody was emotionally unavailable, or maybe somebody rejected you with this Page of Cups in the reverse. As a result of that, I feel that in the recent past, you guys have been experiencing this Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. And around this rejection, I would say that whatever it is that you Capricorns put in to this relationship or into this situation, Capricorn, you didn't get much from it. Because the Seven of Coins in the reverse means to be unrewarded. In the upright, this is about planting seeds and waiting for some form of a result to manifest from that. In the reverse, it says, well, yes, something might have manifested, but it probably wasn't up to much. You probably didn't get back what you put in. And I think if somebody's rejected you with that Page of Cups in the reverse in your foundation, it might be that in the recent past what you've experienced is there is no point, perhaps, to investing in this individual, to putting more effort into this individual or into this situation with this Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, because the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse also represents, I'm no longer waiting. I'm no longer going to make an investment in this because there's no point to it. I'm not going to be rewarded. It's not going to bring me the results that I want. And I feel that you guys have recognised this with this Seven of Coins reverse in the recent past. Your challenge is to have strength. So the Strength card is all about trying to curb one's basest instincts, or trying to curb one's desires, or even trying to curb one's anger. Because the Lion on the Strength card is all about anger, it's all about desire, it's all about our base desires, it's all about the things that we really want to do. But the Strength person, the reason that this card is called Strength is because the woman is strength. And the woman is representative of either universe, us, our own power. How much power do we have to hold back on something that we really want to go for? So for some of you guys, I feel your challenge is to hold back on anger. I think the lion in this reading is representing anger, because what I'm seeing is you guys coming to a resolution. You seem to be moving on with that Six of Swords, because the reason for this is I think that you might have been rejected by someone. I think you might have had a difficulty maybe communicating with an individual with that Page of Cups reverse, and I think that you're no longer investing in this situation with that Seven of Coins in the reverse, because it's not rewarding you, it's not giving you the rewards that you want. Your challenge is to hold back the hurt, the anger, the annoyance, I feel, with the Strength card in your challenge position. And as a result of that, the focus for you guys in the month of the first 2 weeks of January 2018, Capricorn, will be the Devil in the reverse. And this is about letting go of bondage, releasing a limitation, releasing what you consider to be a restriction in your life, releasing a bad habit, releasing a very toxic situation, releasing something that has you bound to it but it's uncomfortable. The most likely outcome if you do this will be the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Brilliant card. I mean, it can run two ways, the Ten of Swords in the reverse, but because of the way that the reading is looking, Capricorn, it looks to me that if you carry on doing what you're doing, which I just feel that you lot are kind of giving up on a situation, you're saying there's no point to it. You are angry. I'm still seeing anger in the reading because your challenge is strength. And the strength, remember, the lion is the desire and it's also the anger. So your challenge is to hold back on feeling angry about a situation. Maybe even holding back on wanting to lash out. Maybe holding back on your own wanting to lash out on yourself, your own anger within yourself, trying to kind of gain some form of inner control in this situation, because that's why your energies around you are the Devil in the reverse. I want to release this toxic situation. I want to release this bondage, this tie that seems to bind me to something that I no longer want to be a part of. And if you want to do that, if you do that, Capricorn, I feel that the Ten of Swords in the reverse is actually saying to you, sometimes this card can be that you're delaying an ending when you get the Ten of Swords in the reverse, and sometimes this card is, I feel free. I'm releasing. I'm releasing the hurt. I'm releasing feeling a victim. Ten of Swords in the reverse. I'm letting this go. And I'm transitioning to something better. I'm removing myself from anger with the Ten of Swords in the reverse. From feeling terribly, terribly let down with the Ten of Swords in the reverse. I see you guys releasing something. The immediate future shows the Three of Coins. So some of you guys might be involved in socialising or some form of a meeting or a collaboration, or perhaps there's some form of a partnership going on here. For some of you guys, it might be that you're going to mediation with that Three of Coins. However, influences coming in will be the Four of Wands reverse, and this shows instability, an unstable foundation. And I feel that, you know, I feel with the Three of Coins, you guys are trying to mediate with somebody here in the immediate future with this Three of Coins. I think it's the same person that seems to have let you down in the Page of Cups reversed. I think it's the same person that seems to have rejected you with the Page of Cups reversed. I think this is the same person that won't speak to you, won't communicate with you, won't open up to you with that Page of Cups in the reverse. I see you guys trying to mediate with this person with the Three of Coins in the immediate future. But what you'll find, I feel, coming in, Capricorn, is that this is really an unstable foundation that you're in. This is something that doesn't have the potential to bring happiness, to bring joy, to bring prosperity, to bring laughter. You know, it just doesn't have the potential when it's a Four of Wands in the reverse. Sometimes this can mean a move, but often this means an unstable and insecure foundation. Something's very rocky here that you're going to experience. Your fears will be the Queen of Wands in the reverse, and that is really to lose all hope and all faith in this situation. Queen of Wands in the reverse, in the upright she's fearless. In the upright she has a great deal of self-belief when she's in the upright. In the upright, she's great at intuition, because all the wands represent intuition as well within the tarot. But in the reverse, this says, well, what if my fears are that I don't have faith in this? That I feel insecure in this situation, that I don't have faith in this person. The outcome shows, I feel you guys releasing yourself, Four of Coins in the reverse. I feel you're no longer holding on to an individual. I'm already seeing you starting to transition and move on from an individual or a situation here. And I think you almost give it one last try in the immediate future in January 2018, the first 2 weeks. But I feel that you recognise coming in this Four of Wands in the reverse, this is really an unstable foundation. This is an unsuccessful venture. Four of Wands in the reverse is unsuccessful venture. In the upright, it's a successful venture. venture but needs more work. In the reverse, it's unsuccessful. I think you're recognising that this is going to be an unsuccessful venture. It doesn't have any potential for success, and the outcome is the Four of Coins in the reverse. I think that you guys are going to be letting go. You're going to be freeing yourself. There are certain cards in the tarot that represent somebody who is trying to free themselves from the status quo, from a certain way of life, from a continual pattern or habit. Cards like Four of Coins reversed, Devil reversed, Ten of Swords reversed, Eight of Swords reversed. All of those types of cards tend to Two of Pentacles reversed. They tend to show people letting go of burdens. And I'm seeing you guys letting go of a situation here. Let's have a look. So a situation you might have been still holding on to a certain degree. Let's have a look at why Capricorn is the Six of Swords. Why is Capricorn the Six of Swords in the first 2 weeks of January 2018? Why is Capricorn the Six of Swords? Well, I feel that you're moving on from a situation that cannot provide you with the success, with the victory, as those are the commonplace words for the Six of Swords in the upright. The Six of Swords in the reverse represents that there is a lack of recognition. Some of you guys might be moving on because you feel that there is somebody who is not recognising you. Possibly for all you do, possibly for all you are, possibly for what you are as an individual. I see you moving on from possibly, it could be somebody who lacks confidence. Six of Swords in the upright is a fairly confident individual. It might be that you're moving on because you lack confidence in a situation with the Six of Wands in the reverse. So I feel that you're moving on from a situation because you lack the confidence more than anything with that Six of Wands in the reverse. The reason that everything is happening is this Page of Cups reversed. And why is the Page of Cups reversed as the reason that everything is happening? Why is the Page of Cups reversed? I feel that you've got somebody who might be a little bit depressed because you've got the Page of Cups in the reverse. So it's either that somebody seems to be very reticent to communicate with you. It might be that this person is worried. So if you guys are moving on because with the Six of Wands in the reverse you lack confidence in a situation, it might be that you're moving on because you feel that somebody's not giving you the recognition that you deserve. It might be that the reason that all this is happening is because somebody's not communicating with you. It could be that they're holding back from communicating with you. Maybe they're worried with that Nine of Swords energy. Or it could be that you are moving on from a situation, Capricorn, again because you lack confidence in the situation, not just because you're not being recognised, but because you lack confidence. And it might be because in the foundation area, what you've got with this Page of Cups is somebody who is very difficult to communicate with, somebody who seems not to open up. Somebody who seems to be very shut down, possibly emotionally, I would say, with this Page of Cups in the reverse. And why is that? Might be because this person's going through some form of depression with the Nine of Swords energy. As a result of that, in the recent past, you guys have experienced the Seven of Coins in the reverse. And why has Capricorn experienced the Seven of Coins in the reverse? Well, I feel that you guys have got, in the recent past, what you've experienced, and it's around this card where I'm seeing somebody who's emotionally unavailable, they're emotionally reticent, they're very shut down. I think that they're worried about something here. They might not be communicating with you because they're worried. Around that, I'm seeing you guys not wanting to invest any more of your time with the Seven of Coins. You're not willing to kind of continue planting these little seeds, making these bits of effort, putting time and putting effort into this situation. I think it's because this person's fairly reclusive. I don't think that this is you. I think it's this person. I think that somebody is so withdrawn, there's no point. You feel that there's no point in trying to harvest this relationship, this situation, because this person's completely shut you out with the Hermit card in the reverse. And as a result of that, your challenge is to have strength, Capricorn. And why is Capricorn's challenge to have strength? Why is Capricorn's challenge to have strength? Well, I feel that it's more that your challenge is to be patient with the Strength card. Because somebody here with the Tower card seems to either be avoiding you or they're simply not opening up. When you get the Tower card, it either means avoidance. It can be avoidance of anything. It can be avoidance of your feelings. It could be avoiding contacting someone. This is, when you get the Tower in reverse, this can often be a card that indicates when it's reversed that you are delaying something, that an inevitable change. So your challenge is to have strength because something is not willing, something is not ready to change or reveal itself to you just yet. This is how I would read these two cards together in this particular reading. Your challenge is to have patience, because I think that this person here, this Page of Cups in the reverse, who is actually the Hermit in the reverse, I feel that this person isn't willing to open up to you yet. They're not ready to open up to you yet with that Tower in the reverse. Which is why the energies around you guys will be the Devil in the reverse. And why will the energies around Capricorn be the Devil in the reverse? And that's actually your card, the Devil. So I'm seeing that you're letting somebody go, I feel. I think that you as the Devil are letting someone go. Why is Capricorn energies around Capricorn the Devil? Show me. The Three of Cups. Well, I feel that the energies around you are about letting someone go in order to feel a sense of, or in order, I feel, to bring a sense of joy, happiness and vitality back into your life with that Three of Cups energy. Okay? The Devil card in the reverse means letting go. Some of you guys might be letting go of a friendship. For example, Three of Cups is friendship, and the Devil card means to let go, to release. So some of you guys, the energies around you might be releasing a friendship in the first 2 weeks of January 2018. Because the most likely outcome from doing that will be the Ten of Swords in the reverse. And why will the most likely outcome be the Ten of Swords in the reverse? Well, I think that, again, it's a card that's saying that you're releasing a very unstable, very unbalanced or imbalanced relationship with this Temperance card in the reverse. So this is all about releasing. Ten of Swords in the reverse, again, is a card about releasing. And the Temperance card in the reverse represents imbalance. So you're releasing something that has been very imbalanced for a while with this Temperance card in the reverse. Something that you can't compromise on, something that you can't adjust, something that you can't kind of get to peter out in a very kind of equal, balanced way. There's some form of conflictive energy here that you just can't seem to bring together with a group of people or another individual, and it's almost like this person simply won't open up to you, Capricorn. And I feel that in the first 2 weeks of January 2018 you're kind of at the point where you say, well, I've done all that I can do in this situation. And I do feel that you're moving on because you lack the confidence in this situation now with the Six of Wands in the reverse. You're moving on because you've had no success and no victory in terms of this situation with this person. Coming in, though, you're going to experience in the immediate future the Three of Coins. Why will Capricorn experience the Three of Coins? Why will Capricorn experience the Three of Coins? Well, I feel that you're going to experience some form of communication with that Three of Coins. It could be a meeting to do with something that has not been resolved from the past. Six of Cups in the reverse. So I feel that this is about whoever it is that's not opening up to you. I think that they're going to be ready to do so. Because the Six of Cups is something that is very much rooted in the past. I mean, way, way in the past. This isn't always about rose-tinted glasses. Sometimes this is about a situation that's not being resolved. So I feel that you're going to have some form of communication or meeting with this person with the Three of Coins. It might even be that you're talking to other people about something that has not been resolved from the past with the Six of Cups in the reverse. However, what you'll experience is the Four of Wands in the reverse coming in. Why will Capricorn experience the Four of Wands in the reverse coming in? Why will Capricorn experience the Four of Wands in the reverse coming in? Well, you're going to experience an unsuccessful venture with somebody who refuses to change, the Emperor. Now, the Emperor is somebody who is stuck. So you can't talk to an Emperor. You can't get an Emperor to change its mind. This person is set in their way of thinking. They have a certain belief system. They're not willing to veer off from it with the Emperor. They have a very, very rigid way of thinking. I think that you're going to experience an unstable environment, an unstable foundation with that Four of Wands in the reverse. But also I feel that you'll experience with this Four of Wands, this meeting is a venture. And the venture is to try and resolve something from the past. But coming in, what I think you're going to experience is non-resolution with this Four of Wands in the reverse. It's not in the upright to say, finally, you've got good news, or finally there's some success here, because the Four of Wands means success. You know, there's certain cards in the tarot, Capricorn, that mean success. I played a card game with my family over Christmas, and 2 weeks before that card game, we'd all bet a little bit of money on it. I said, who's going to win the game? I said, will it be me? Justice came out for me. Did I win? Yes. My brother-in-law said, let's go double or quits. So when he was in the kitchen making a cup of tea, I shuffled the cards again. I said, will I win this game? It gave me the 4 of Wands. I won again. Tarot's very accurate. So 4 of Wands in the upright means success. This is a lack of success. And I think you're going to be experiencing a lack of success. You would be hoping for this 4 of Wands. Finally a breakthrough. Finally, this situation turning in your favour. But in the reverse, this isn't in your favour. So this is a lack of success with an Emperor. With somebody who is unwilling to change. Unwilling to take their guard down. Unwilling to take these boundaries down. Or even unwilling to compromise. Your fears will be the Queen of Wands in the reverse, Capricorn. Why will Capricorn's fears be the Queen of Wands in the reverse? Show me. Your fears, I think, are going to be that this person, if it's a love reading, potentially, it might be that this person's cheating with somebody else. Whenever you get any Queen in the reverse, this can be another woman or another individual, a third party. So for some of you guys, if this is a love situation, your fears are that this person, the Queen of Wands, whoever it is that's not opening up to you, your fears are that this person has somebody else. 7 of Swords means deceptive. It means to be deceiving, to deceive someone of something. So it could be your fears are there is another woman that this person's being deceptive with the 7 of Swords in the reverse. Sorry, in the upright. Your fears could also be, if this isn't somebody else, and this isn't about love, because it is a general reading, that Queen of Wands in the reverse also means to lack confidence. So it might be your fears are, well, because you lack confidence to do the right thing in this situation, you might just avoid what's going on here. So we can see that in the immediate future, you've got the 3 of Coins. You seem to be communicating, possibly with this person or people who are close to this individual, on a past issue that has not been resolved with that 6 of Cups in the reverse. You will experience an unsuccessful venture, I feel, for some of you guys, with somebody who is not willing to take their boundaries down. Now, if this is not directly the person who's giving you the issues, Capricorn, it might be that you are communicating with that 3 of Coins with somebody who's very close to whoever it is that's giving you the issue, about a past issue that's not being resolved. But it might be if you do that, that you experience a lack of success with an Emperor. And that could be somebody who's very close to this Page of Cups stroke Hermit individual. Somebody's not telling you something that you need to know. Somebody's not telling you. So it's either way. If you're communicating with this person who seems to be quite reticent, I feel that in the immediate future, if this is the person in the 3 of Coins that you're communicating with, that you're having a meeting with, it'll be on something from the past that's not being resolved with that 6 of Cups in the reverse. But you won't have any success because this person will put their walls up as the Emperor. And your fears will be, well, are they playing around maybe with somebody else, especially if it's love? I feel that if this is other people that you're communicating with about a person who won't open up to you, they won't tell you anything either. Your fears are this Queen of Wands. And this is your lack of confidence again in the situation. It's almost like your fears are avoiding what you know to be true with these 2 cards here. The outcome shows as the 4 of Coins in the reverse. And why is the 4 of Coins in the reverse? Why is the 4 of Coins in the reverse as the outcome for Capricorn? Well, I feel that you guys are letting go of a very self-obsessed individual with that Queen of Pentacles energy. You might be dealing... I mean, Capricorn, this is you as well, though. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. You might be letting go and deciding just to focus on yourself. Because I'm going to have to read this as you, I feel, this Queen of Pentacles reversed. This is you. But Queen of Pentacles reversed isn't always a bad thing at all. Sometimes this is, well, actually, I'm just going to let go of this individual. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to completely focus on me. I'm going to focus on my work. I'm going to focus on making myself feel good about myself instead of having to focus on the drama. Because what I'm seeing is drama in a situation. That's what I'm seeing here for the first 2 weeks in January 2018, Capricorn. You seem to be shouldering the burdens of somebody else. And I think that you guys have had enough of doing that. Somebody, for me in the reading, will not open up to you. And try as you might, it's failed. And I feel that it's either that they do slightly open up in the immediate future, but you don't get much from them. Or it's people around them that you're talking to about a situation that's not been resolved, possibly from their past. But they don't give you any other information either, because they're putting up their walls and they're putting up their boundaries. And I think that you're going to let go of this situation with that Four of Coins in the reverse and focus solely on yourself with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm seeing you guys as deciding you're going to become a little bit selfish. Let's go through this reading again. Capricorn, for the first 2 weeks in January 2018, I'm seeing you moving on from a situation that has been less than successful with the Six of Wands, a situation that you no longer have any confidence in. And that's because the root cause of the situation is somebody who seems to be emotionally reticent. They might have cut off contacting you or communicating with you. It seems to either be, if they've stopped contacting you or communicating with you, maybe they're worried about something here with the Nine of Swords. If they are fairly shut down, I feel emotionally, communicatively, I feel it's because they might be going through some form of a depression, maybe with that Nine of Swords energy. And as a result of that, you guys will no longer want to invest or put your time or effort with that Seven of Coins in the reverse into someone who seems to have completely cut themselves off with that Hermit reversed. Because your challenge is having patience with the Strength energy until this person is ready to open up. Until this person is ready to reveal what it is that's bothering them with the Tower in the reverse. Which is why the energies around you, I feel, will be about releasing the Devil in the reverse, a friendship, the Three of Cups. Because the most likely outcome will be, you will finally have some peace with that Ten of Swords in the reverse, over a situation that has been causing you great turmoil, emotional turmoil, with the Temperance card reversed. I feel that the immediate future shows a meeting, Three of Coins. Now, this could be with this person who seems to have shut you out with that Three of Coins to discuss potentially with the Six of Cups in the reverse something that has not been resolved, possibly something from within this person's past. Or it could be that you're meeting people who know who this individual is in order to discuss what it is that this person seems to be pushing down, suppressing from their past that they won't divulge to you, Capricorn. I feel either way, whether it's the person or whether it's somebody around them, what you'll experience coming in is a lack of success with that Four of Wands in the reverse. Because it'll either be the person who shut you out, they'll continue to do so with that Emperor, they'll put their walls up, they'll put their boundaries up. Or if it's people that you're speaking to concerning this individual that's causing you a lot of drama, I feel that you'll have no success either, because I think that they'll kind of put their walls and boundaries up again. Your fears will be the Queen of Wands in the reverse and the Seven of Swords. If this is a love thing, your fear might be that this person's pretty cold, reticent, detached from you, because it could be that there's another woman or another man that this person is messing around with or playing around with or having an affair with potentially. Or it could be that if that's not the case, that your fears are that because you feel so a lack of confidence without this individual, you decide to ignore, because Seven of Swords can be to avoid or ignore. You decide to ignore all of the things that are actually talking to you in this reading. All of the signs. So I feel that some of you guys, it might be either that you're worried about there being another third party involved, or if it's love. If it's not love, then you're worried, I feel, that your fears are that, well, I feel a lack of confidence, but maybe I'll just avoid that with the Seven of Swords. For some of you guys, it might be your fears are to run away. Seven of Swords is to run away from someone who's down on their luck, from someone who's feeling depressed, Queen of Wands in the reverse. The outcome, however, I feel will be you guys letting go, Four of Coins in the reverse, and focusing solely on yourselves. Queen of Pentacles is a Capricorn card, so I think this is you. I feel you guys will be letting go, releasing the burden, releasing the drama with that Four of Coins in the reverse in order to solely focus on yourself. I think that you guys are going to be putting yourself first in the first 2 weeks of January 2018. I just feel there's a situation here where you can't get through to an individual. And for some of you will be literally somebody's completely, because Hermit reverse means when somebody completely shuts you out, they completely cut you off, they completely isolate themselves. So what's the point in investing your time into somebody who's isolating themselves from you? I think it's something that you don't want to do, but you've got no choice. You've got no choice. I think that you might have one last stab at the situation in the immediate future, but I think it will prove futile. And that's why you need to release this situation in order to completely focus on yourself. Alright, that's your reading, Capricorn, for the first 2 weeks in January 2018. I would like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe, and I will speak to you guys on your love readings. Take care.